This is Amber from Lovefit. I am making this short video today about incontinence. So basically, I screen all my women who come through, whether they're pregnant, they've had babies, at any point, I screen them for incontinence. And it's one of those things where actually I realise that a lot of women don't really consider themselves to be incontinent when in fact they are. So I think people have in their head that incontinence means you're constantly wetting yourself, that it's constant kind of changes of clothes, that it happens all the time, completely randomly. And actually, incontinence is any kind of leaking, any kind of leaking. Leaking shouldn't happen. Unfortunately, it is quite common. That doesn't mean it's normal and that it's something you should put up with. So I just wanted to make this short video just to quickly talk about the two main types of urinary incontinence that people experience. So the first one is what we call stress incontinence. So stress incontinence is when you leak, possibly only a tiny amount, but when some pee comes out under pressure. So it's usually things like if you cough. It can be very common if you've had like a chest infection and you cough a lot, because that has a massive impact on your pelvic floor. Or if you sneeze, that's a really common one. You know, people talk about the sneeze pee. Or even sometimes if you just have a big burst of laughter, or when you do something impactful, you know, maybe you jump on a trampoline or you do something that's a bit bouncy. So anything that's impactful on the pelvic floor. So stress incontinence is always about the pressure. It's when there's a bit too much pressure and the pelvic floor releases when you don't want it to. So even if you only experience that under those moments, this is the thing, when I then get to talking to women and I say, and how about, you know, sneezing? They go, oh yeah, well, you know, yeah, sometimes when I sneeze. So that means you have a degree of incontinence. Okay, so that's stress incontinence. The second one is urge incontinence. And urge incontinence is when you frequently get the urge, when you feel that urgency and you think, I really need to get to a toilet now. And it's either when you just frequently find yourself feeling that urge and desperately seeking out a toilet, or when sometimes you just can't get there quick enough and again a little bit comes out before you make it to the toilet. So whether that's just a teeny amount and occasionally, or whether it can be more, but either way, if anything is leaking out when you get that sense of urgency, again, that is a kind of incontinence. Okay, so those are the two types of incontinence. And if you are suffering with any degree, no matter how infrequent or how small, that does mean there's an element of pelvic floor dysfunction. It does mean you have maybe very low level, but it does mean you have incontinence and we should address it. So I don't want to turn this into a hugely long video, but the main things you can do to help with urinary incontinence, one, seems counterintuitive, is drink loads of water. Make sure you are allowing your bladder to fill up. You're not keeping it under tiny reserves, because then it like anything in the body, it stretches and shrinks. You need it to experience true fullness. So make sure you're well hydrated. That also just has lots of other benefits, which we won't go into now. Secondly, stop doing what we call jicking, just in case weeing, so J-I-C. Don't jick, because when you do that thing of you've been for a pee a little while ago and then you're about to go out, or maybe you're going on a car journey, or you're about to go in to do something and you think, oh, I'll just have a wee just in case, and you force your bladder to empty when it's nowhere near full. Again, you're training your body to need to empty when it's not full. Thirdly, try not to go on the first urge, okay? So if you're in a safe surrounding like your home and you think, oh, I might need a wee, but you know that you've been not that long ago, you know, it's less than a couple of hours. Unless you're drinking huge amounts of water, litres and litres, you really shouldn't be needing to pee that frequently. So if you know you only went half an hour ago, try not to go on that first urge. Try to just hold it back and see, and then go a little bit later. So allow your bladder to get full, okay? And then other things, just avoid bladder irritants, your caffeine, things like that. So if you do find you're having an element of leakage, then definitely try to avoid bladder irritants, okay? So those would be like the main top, very quick tips that I would recommend. And I hope that helps. So if you're suffering with any kind of urinary incontinence, definitely don't suffer in silence. Obviously, the big one I just didn't mention there, go and see a pelvic floor physio. Make sure you're doing work on strengthening your pelvic floor. Seek me out. I can definitely help with that, but definitely also see a women's health physio. Thanks for watching. Bye.